Okay, so I'm going to go through this question 2018, question B1. So we're asked to make a perspective and plan, or draw the given plan, make a perspective drawing of the structure given the following. So I'll just draw the plan view first. The scale is 1:200, so convert meters into millimeters and divide by 200. Okay, so I'll just move this to the side here and I'll just correct the focus on the visualizer. I'll just push this back, lower it down. I'll have to bring it back later up higher. So 30-degree lines. Okay, we'll pick a center line. I'll go 25 side of it, 15, and then 25 this way, 15, and then another 25 for point C. Okay, because this angle is 80, that means that angle is 80 there. Alright, so I'm going to mark in $80 there. And then 80 the opposite way, the other side. Okay, it's then 100 there in width. So I'm drawing lines parallel here. Right, now the spectator is located 20 meters from corner A straight down, so we're going to drop down 10. We're going to join S to the two outermost corners. And we're going to bisect the angle so we can draw in the picture plane. So I'll just adjust the visualizer now. So I'll just pause and do that. So there we go. Now, bisect the angle. Right, so there's the picture plane. So there's the center line of vision. So the picture plane is going to be at 90 degrees to that. So now our horizon line is, we can start anywhere after S, and it says the distance between the horizon line and the ground line in real life is 10 meters. So with the scale 1:200, that's 50 millimeters. You can line them up there. Here's our horizon line. Here's our ground line. Oh, shucks. So I'll just pause that and rub that out. So now We have our horizon line and ground line got. We need to get our vanishing points. So I'm going to go parallel to this line from S. Here's the vanishing point here. We call that VP2. And I'm going to go parallel to this line from S, and we can call that VP1. Now, there's an important piece of information to share here. Okay, that this line and this one do not have the same vanishing point because they're not parallel. So as a matter of fact, in theory this one would have a third vanishing point, but I'm not going to put that in, even though in the particular state exams marking scheme it is what you call it. It does have a vanishing point of its own, but the reason I'm not putting it in is because it's not really fair. 3-point perspective is not on your syllabus, so it should not be there. Okay, but there is a way to complete the question by getting around it. So there is. Now, we need to get our vanishing points on our horizon line. So we can bring them down, the vanishing points down perpendicular to the picture plane, like all the points really. There's VP1 there, VP1 or VP2. Now we're going to join all the points from in plan to the spectator. So now, where are they across, we bring them down. Well, first of all, right, we're going to deal with this. Here, we're going to get that line. And the question says, is it a height of 5 meters in real life? So it's 25 on our question sheet. Now, any point on the picture plane is a true, in plan, is a true height in perspective. So we can measure 25 along this line here, and we can heavy it in. Now, look, that's going off to VP2. So we can join them to VP2. Now, it ends there, so we can join this to the spectator where it goes, hits the picture plane down, perpendicular to the picture plane. So we can connect them together. Now we can complete this here. Now we can attack this line. So we're going to join that to VP1, and look where it stops there in 3D. That line appears as this point in plan, this one here. So where it joins the spectator and crosses the picture plane, we're going to go down perpendicular to the picture plane. Now, the question tells us to use auxiliary vanishing points for the sloping surface B. Okay, so that has an angle of 20 degrees to the horizontal plane. So this, we need to use an auxiliary vanishing point for this line. The angle is 20 degrees. So here's the sloping line in plan. So from S to VP1, we're going to go at 20 degrees to S to VP1. Now, we're going to draw a line through. Yeah, and we have to go at 90 degrees to the line S to VP1 from VP1. Now, where they cross is the true height between the vanishing point, true distance between the vanishing point and the auxiliary vanishing point. So I'm going to take that distance there with my compass, and I'm going to plot it up here. So this point joins to the auxiliary vanishing point. Right, so that's where they cross, and we can heavy them in. Now, as I was saying earlier, this line is not parallel to that one, so they don't share the same auxiliary vanishing point, so they don't. So, and I did say that I didn't want to use a third auxiliary vanishing point because I'd have to use a third vanishing point to do that. So I'm going to show you a strategy to get around that. So this line is horizontal in real life. Okay, look, that one is this up here. So it'd have to join to VP2, that horizontal line. So I'm going to join that to VP2. Now, the back point here, so that back point is that one there. So if I join that to S, where it crosses the picture plane, I'm going to go down at 90 degrees to that. Now, that's where they hit there. Okay, or sorry, not did I take down the right one? I did. Okay, and we're going to lightly join them together. Okay, so that's the angular line there, which we'll heavy in later. Now I'm going to deal with this block here. So I'm going to first get the position in that line there. So that's where it is in plan. Join to the spectator, down 90 degrees to the picture plane. That's where it's going to start there. So that heavy line is here. Now the question is, what's its height? Alright, in elevation is 5 and 10 meters, so 25 and 50, 75. Only, it's not on the picture plane in plan. So look, it's not on the picture plane in plan. So only true heights can be applied along a point on the picture plane. So I'm going to have to go up to plan, extend this line here. Now, so I'll extend out to there, and I'll extend my ground line here as well. Now, I can go down at 90 degrees to that line. And I can mark 75 along this, because only true heights can be applied along a point on the picture plane. So now I'm going to join 75 to VP2. Okay, and now where that crosses here is the point in question. So look, that point is that one there. Now this line is horizontal in real life because it's horizontal in elevation. So we're going to bring it through. Okay, we're going to bring it through to what's it called? VP1, right? So that line is horizontal there in elevation, and it's going through VP1. So I'm going to go out through VP1 there. I'm looking to establish that point there. So that point there is this one in plan. So I join that test, and where it crosses the picture plane, I'm going down 90 degrees to it. Now where it hits there, that's the point I'm looking for. Now if I want to figure out that one there, that sloping line here in 3D is this one in plan, which is parallel to that one. So I can use the same auxiliary vanishing point. So I can go from my auxiliary vanishing point through here, it stops there, and that's it. So I can join them together. Now, this is a horizontal line, so it joins to VP2. Okay, where does it stop? Well, that's it in plan. So we join to the spectator, where it crosses the picture plane, we bring it down 90 degrees to the picture plane. So that's where it is there. And this line is horizontal in real life, it's that one in plan, so it's joined to VP2. So I can, there. Now I can connect them together. So take a moment there just to look at that. So the next part of the question, part B, a vertical chimney is located at position seen as a height of 20 meters. Draw the chimney in the perspective view. Okay, so there's C. I extended this line on because only true heights can be applied along a point on the picture plane. I'm going to measure up 10 centimeters because 20 meters divided by scale 1 is 200 equals 100. Right now, this line, okay, would be used for VP2. So I'm going to join this point back to VP2. I set square. So there it is there. Now, like we do on all of them, we're going to join C to the spectator. Okay, and where it crosses the spectator, we're going to bring it down. Now, we need to bring the bottom here to VP2 as well. Okay, and the reason we need to bring the bottom is because we don't know where the bottom of the chimney is yet. So the bottom is going to be in between this line and this line. So now I'm going to bring that down there, and this is the chimney right there. Right, now the next part of the question, determine the angle of elevation. The angle of elevation when viewing the top of the chimney from point S. So if the spectator was out here, what will be the angle of elevation? Alright, so here's the spectator, which is a height of 10 meters. So at 10 meters. Okay, the chimney is at 20 meters. So what's the angle of elevation? Right, now I'll just get a colour. So this triangle here in 3D is one simple line here in plan. So we have to see the true shape of that. Now, so I'm going to go at 90 degrees to this line from point C. So we're going to start, the baseline here is at an altitude of 10, so at 10 there, 10 meters. Okay, so that's 50 millimeters. So the distance from this point X to, we'll say C, is going to be 10 meters in real life, so 50 millimeters on your scale. So I'm going to measure 50 millimeters here. Okay, and I'm going to join back this angle here. Alright, so that's the true shape of that triangle there. Alright, that has to be a right angle. And then the angle of elevation is not 20 degrees there. It's about 15 degrees. Yeah, and that's the question complete. Cheers, thank you, bye bye.